Well, good morning. Another beautiful day in September. Beautiful morning. Sun's up, and hopefully we'll find some rabbits. Well, we've been flying Belle now for 3 weeks, and she's been doing very, very well. She has now caught 6 jackrabbits, but that in no way means that she's finished with her training. Now it's just an opportunity for us to go out every day and give her lots and lots and lots of experiences so she can hone her skills, so she can develop her strength, her agility, and become a far more efficient hunter. Right now, the vast majority of rabbits she chases, she misses, and this is normal. We've had a minor setback. Yesterday, we went up and met the whole family at an amusement park about 5 hours north of here called Lagoon. And so we did not have the opportunity to get the birds out and fly them and exercise and hunt them yesterday. And as I always tell people, if you miss a day, it'll put you back a week. And you miss a week, it'll put you back a month. Now, with a fully trained animal, that's not a really big problem, but with especially new birds, every day is critical. And so Belle, even though she's doing super well, you know, there'll be little issues this morning with her, but it shouldn't be anything too serious. And I guess this one's okay. And so let's should we go chase rabbits, huh, sweetie? Shall we go chase a rabbit, pretty girl? Yes, my pretty girl, go chase a rabbit. Okay, let's go find some rabbits. Now what we have here, this is great for hunting rabbits. It's, you know, as you can see here, this sagebrush is, you know, shoulder height. It's extremely thick, and it's tremendously challenging to get the rabbits through here for her. But she's doing a good job. So we're pretty happy with her. Aren't you, Belle? Get her rabbit. Now, I don't know if you could see that, what I did there. When I held my arm up and she started coming to me, I gave her the largest landing area I possibly could. Now, what that basically means, that if the bird is coming to me and I hold the glove in front of me here, her landing area is very small. And if she's flying hard, she could go past the glove and hit you. And so what you always want to do, if she's coming this direction, is turn your back to them and hold your hand straight out. Now this gives her a much, much larger landing area, and it's more comfortable for her. She doesn't feel like she's going to hit you in the process. And so I've seen a lot of falconers extend their arms out, and the birds are very hesitant to come to them. There's a good rabbit slip. Almost. Good girl. Good Belle. There's my girl. That's my another one on the move. Going for a second shot. Get that maneuver. Yep, the beaver's got that right here. Creeping past me. Now I can, to be honest with you, I can call her back. We can go after that rabbit, but in the most cases there's going to be more rabbits going the direction that she flew, and so it really doesn't matter, and we'll keep heading her direction. And she's about 100 yards away. She's coming back. Again, I take and I turn my back to her with my arm extended to give her a large landing area, and that makes it far more comfortable for your bird. Alrighty. Now, what would be considered average is, for a hawk like this, is about 1 out of 10 rabbits caught. With a well-seasoned bird, which is a bird that has a lot of experience, or a bird that is well-made, which is fully trained and working well. Those numbers can go up to 1 in 3, 1 in 2, and so they become far more efficient as they get stronger, faster, and with a lot more experience. Right now, most of these rabbits are outsmarting her, but she's learning. And I don't know if you can see or not, the kind of twitch to the right and twitch to the left. That was the jackrabbit outsmarting her. That was the jackrabbit making little maneuvers that caused her to slow down so the rabbit could get away. Oop.
Another one.
That was another one. You having fun, Belle? You see another one? She is looking so intense. She wants to find one of those rabbits. She's sure looking good. That's my girl. Oh, there's a jack. He's after another one. Oh, I think that, yeah, here comes the rabbit. The rabbit got away from her. That's my girl. Yeah, these jackrabbits don't survive if they can't outsmart the predators. And on our way in here this morning, there was a golden eagle on the power pole out to the north of us here. And as we drove down the road, we flushed a jackrabbit, and the eagle took a really good shot on the jackrabbit right next to the car. So we got a little bird of prey hunting in before we actually got the bird out of the car, with a wild golden eagle putting on a show for us. So that was really quite fun. And again, if these rabbits don't outsmart these birds, they become dinner. That's the only way they survive.
Oh, it's coming up this way.
Yep, I see it.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no, those are birds. Right through a bush, so he picks back up. Are you getting tired, sweetie? Her mouth is a little bit open. She's kind of huffing and puffing a little bit. Again, this is a young hawk and not completely fit yet. So we'll kind of circle back and start heading back to the car. We don't want to push him too hard because we want her to stay really enthusiastic about her chasing rabbits. So we're gonna head this way soon. Yep, now we're going that way. She sees another rabbit. Outsmarted her again. Yeah, we'll just stay here. We'll just call her over. There's my little girl. cute. That's my girl. I can see her huffing and puffing clear over here. She's working hard.
But she's having fun.
She's having fun. Well, having fun? Are you? You sure huffing and puffing. Being such a good girl. Give up.
Having too much fun.
I'm not gonna give up, are you, sweetie? Says there's rabbits. There's more rabbits.
she passed it. I saw it between us.
Yep, right here. Go by.
She's coming.
You got it. There you are. Oh,
Did she catch it?
she got a fistful of fur. Got a fistful of fur. Here, let me show you. You come down here. Turn it the other way. Okay. That's the fur she caught off the rabbit.
So it got away just with, lost a little hair.
Yep. He didn't get a good grip on it. But that's okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of fur, huh? She still says she wants to hawk, even though she's tired.
I think she's in better shape than we are.
Yes, she is. Well, we're doing okay for a couple old people. Come on. Almost.
Saw the rabbit duck out to our left
Yeah, it did.
real fast.
She did the classic Harris Hawk wing over.
That was cool to see.
That's my girl. A lot of guys like to hunt carrying these tall T-posts to give the bird more elevation. A lot of guys will hunt them off of power poles and trees. I personally prefer to fly off the glove. I like that personal connection that I get with the bird when the bird and I are working this close and this intimately with each other. It's just a very, very special feeling than to have the bird fly to some other object besides me. So this is how I prefer to hawk. Now, a lot of falconers like to hunt with their birds all the way back to the car, and that's perfectly okay. I've done that for many years myself, but what you end up doing is when you have a bird that's well made to the car, you get within sight of the car, like we're about 100, 150 yards from the car, the bird will fly back to the car and says, oh, we're done. And so I prefer to stop my hawking and not have it associated with the car or go past the car before we quit. So the bird doesn't see the car as the end of the game. Such a good girl, Belle. We'll go this way just a little bit more. Just about there. Now we're going to call it a day, and here's a little trick that works very, very well. I never bring food up to the glove when the hawk is on the glove. That's a bad thing. But she knows that I drop food on the ground for her to give her her meal at the end of the season, the end of a program. It's not there, huh? There you go. They're so smart. She gets her few tidbits of food, and then I'll jump her back up to the glove when she's done for a couple more pieces, and then we put on her hood. That's my girl. Another one there for you. That's my pretty girl. Now this helps to prevent what we call fistbound, which is a hawk that knows that the glove is the food source and will, in worst case scenarios, will actually see a rabbit clamp down on the glove and then try to fly and try to drag the glove with them. And I've seen that happen several times. And so the idea of them freely jumping off to the ground, getting the major part of the meal and just up for a couple of tidbits kind of helps prevent that. And so we don't just feed them on the glove. Well, I think we're done, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and let me make one last point here, and that is this was an incredibly successful little hunting trip. We didn't catch anything, and that's good. That the whole point of falconry is not to kill stuff. though other falconers may disagree with me, but the whole point of my falconry is the relationship that I have with the animals, able to come out to beautiful places like this and go for a walk, and to have my beautiful wife here alongside of me. It's just the sheer joy of a relationship between man and wildlife that is mutually beneficial. We got to see some wonderful flights from Belle today, so we're excited about that. Her progress is amazing, and so we've had a lot of fun with her. Oh, there goes a jackrabbit into the brush. And so, patience, guys. If your bird isn't catching a rabbit within the first week or the first 2 weeks or even the first month, it's not that it's a bad bird. It's just the bird is still learning, and you have to still give it more and more opportunities. Belle has done wonderful for us, and we love her to death. And but we're still, I mean, we're at the, what is it, the 23rd of September, and we started the 1st of September. We've got 6 rabbits. So the vast majority of the time that we've gone out, we've caught nothing. But she keeps learning, and she becomes quicker and stronger, and the success ratio will go up dramatically as winter comes, and we're both stronger and fitter and doing better physically and emotionally. So don't be discouraged if it takes a while to get your bird onto wild quarry. It does take time. Huh, Belle? My book, this is called Healer of Angels, and I need to get them ready for a program, because when I do my wildlife programs, I take copies of my book and we sell them as a fundraiser for our wildlife rescue center. And so it helps us raise money to feed the animals. So if you ever like animal stories, this is 40 years of wildlife rescue stories and the wisdom of grandparents. And my wife and I, we autograph each and every one of them, but what's even more important than me autographing the books is that you get my eagle's autograph as well. This is a rubber stamp of my eagle. His name is Scout. This is his footprint. And what we did is we took put a little food color on the bottom of his foot, let him walk around on a big piece of paper, chose the very, very best footprint from that, and we had a rubber stamp made of it. We stamp each and every book with Scout's footprint when you buy them directly through our Wildlife Rescue Center. And so that's what it looks like. That's Scout's footprint. And then I autograph the book, and my wife autographs the book. If you buy the book directly through our Wildlife Rescue Center website, all of the profits from the sale of the book go to help feed sick, injured, and orphaned wildlife. And that's the only way that you get the autographed copy. So that's kind of an incentive for people to help us and buy the book. And and there's a lot of fun stories in the book. There's stories in the book about the first elephant I trained. There's stories in the book about working with big cats. There's stories in the book about vulture vomit, and so it's a very fun read, and for the family, and the profits, like I said, really help us feed the sick, injured, and orphaned wildlife that we care for.